inconsistencies that Nigma Galaxy had in some of their game plans, and you can already see it going from strength to strength week on week. So all of these things make me very nervous. However, Mirage is one of those maps where you can kind of rely on your individual firepower. And ENCE Athena, what I want to see this game, from this map in particular, is them making it a brawl, making it uncomfortable for Nigma Galaxy.
Yep. Throw convention out the window. Starting on the T side, so you're starting with a bit of util, a couple of flashes, a smoke. The music was going hard. They're going to go hard up, straight through underpass. There is a dual Berettas set up here. 2 sets of dualies with armor in the hands of Nigma Galaxy's Cat and Anna. Play different parts of the map as well. Looks like they are going to be going over to B.
And Vilga has got a flash to offset this as the initial hit is coming in, but with that being said, you currently have got a 5-on-2 on the bomb site right now. As you come into it, Cat's going to jump and potentially spot. Instead, it's Vilga taking first contact. Cat tucked down low by the van.
Yeah, not throwing the flash, just sitting back, and they run overwhelm. 1 kill from Vilga on the way through, but the bomb can be planted, and as you mentioned, just those 2 players nearby. Rotations will come on through, no kit because of that investment. Oxy set up very close. Tori trying to bait out a shot, and well, does work out. Oxy set swings, Milo's low, but Waldy's found the kill onto Tori. Now they know they're both coming through from this angle. Good swing from Waldy. She's just running them down. Milo gets the final frag, but it's ENCE that get the opening round.
Yeah, good structure there from ENCE Athena. Even as something as simple as a B execute, you can complement the entry path in. Because whilst it's out the window, they spread and fan themselves all over the bomb site. And it just means that not only can Vilga and Cat not really establish crossfires with one another, but they get overwhelmed at the same time. So there's no real kind of trade spacing available for that CT side.
And it's a full eco from the CTs. We've got a couple of flashbangs for Vilga. See, she's setting up for a bit of a poke in towards mid. Definitely a chance to catch some players here, but Zia might be too far progressed now for it to matter because they're going to swing and she can just basically cut them straight off at the pass and, oh, come around the corner, spots them, the contact comes through, the flashbang comes on over, but as mentioned, she is not affected, gets 2 kills. That should be situation handled. The MAC-10, not a weapon recovered that could do a lot of damage, but I say that, long range, kill comes through. Don't let this one get out of hand.
Good nades to just kind of prevent this progression up connector. The smoke, though, is a little bit shallow. And what that means is the Nigma Galaxy can start to get involved a little bit more. But great spam out of Manka. Waldy chimes in as well with an impactful contribution. And now Vilga left completely alone. And I want to, just as we're kind of seeing this with USP try and get an exit, talk about, even in these first 2 rounds, how Zia is being implemented into ENCE Athena right now and whether this is going to be a trend that continues. Going to preface this by saying very small sample size. On the pistol, was leading the charge with the supportive utility over the top, throwing in the flashes, and got 2 flash assists in the kill feed. This time, went on her own a little bit, was the initiator, trying to create space with the MAC-10, trying to find out the stack. If she's being very selfless and allowing as much opportunity for ENCE Athena as possible, then this gets really interesting because you're then not really hindering your structure and your team environment if you're letting Zia kind of do most of the kind of heavy lifting when it comes to finding information and setting the team up.
Yes, a good way to implement her into the mix. Straight into mid, the T's go. Good control being established. Tori gets flashed through, doesn't spot anything. Full on back now. One thing to note is that AWP is in play from Anna. She's currently sitting passive over towards Ticket. Getting that one out very early on. And courtesy of that MAC-10 kill that came through. But it does mean utility very light, no kit either. So looking to win these fights when they find them.
This is the biggest question mark for me with ENCE Athena is you've got mid control, But then what do you do with it? What's the progression you go for? Because mid is obviously a very focal point in Mirage, and you can grab that control, but we've now invested 3 smokes trying to just seize control of it completely. Another resmoke in towards window. Milo is the only player left now with 1 when the initial executes in. 23's pushed ramp. This split might be a little bit bare bones.
Manka, though, charging on through, just runs down Tori, no head armor, Anna strikes. Flashbang over the top, but now she has to fall a bit more passive. Put on notice by the Palace player, but you still got 23. Mollied off now, so they're aware of her position, but no, she comes up behind it. There's space, but she can't convert the kill. Manka gets both to open up the round. Anna is sticking around, trying to find this bomb planter who's tucked on away. Can't see if Manka extends any further, but ENCE disciplined at the moment. That HE is great as well, straight to the head of Anna. Manka holding Cat if she decides to come through here, even with low HP. It's a powerful position. Yeah, wins it out. Fantastic round from her, and Anna can't get anything. Just 1 onto Oxy's set before she's dealt with, an AWP to be collected, and a 3-0 start from ENCE.
Really good afterplant positioning and philosophy for ENCE Athena. Because you're right, Manka's up close in towards jungle, but the biggest thing I was staring at in the minimap was how Oxyset and Waldy were going to combine over towards Connector and Sandwich. As soon as the contact's being taken towards the Sandwich player, the push comes through from Connector. You've obviously got the space that Manka's created over towards jungle, and suddenly you've got really good trade space. Nigma Galaxy can at best find 1 before they immediately get silenced. That's a really good round.
Yes, Zero is going to be AWPing. I guess that makes sense.
It does, yeah.
And also, I think the AWPing is a pretty standard role, like, on every team. It's not... I mean, I know that Missy as an IGL AWPer is going to play a little bit differently than, like, a standard AWPer would, but not significantly. It still plays similar positions on the maps, still similar rotation points, so it does fit in pretty well in terms of fighting a substitution. And, you know, when you have to find, like, an AWPer at short notice, that's a pretty good choice.
Yeah, Zia's really competent. She has a lot of value to any team that she's in. Obviously, unfortunately for Team Spirit, didn't quite make it through these open qualifiers to be at the main event. But now the spotlight is shining on her in a sense, because if she performs well here as well, you can take a look at this and think, what could have been?
Yeah, absolutely. Very close brawl in the open qualifiers. Always is. All right, so check out this. We've got the pistol set up. 4 players over here. Armor on the majority. This could get pretty bloody. It's about to come around, clears, but 23 hits the shot. Now they step on in, and the Deagle strikes. 23 still tucked on through and running them down. Zia can't connect. It's on to Milo. Rifle collected, dealt with. Swinging around almost onto the swivel, but the pistols prevail. Nigma Galaxy with the forward setup. The trap springs and ends straight into the jaws of it.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Especially you falling over a little tripwire such as this, but perfectly implemented by the CT side. Ping-ponging the contact off each other. You see the Deagle player doesn't actually reveal until after the first kill, and then from there, when all the rifles have been dealt with by the bulk of Nigma Galaxy, the AWP can only fire off 1 shot at a time. And now that's just 3 upgrades for the CTs. For ENCE Athena, all you want to do now is just make sure that this isn't a dramatic consequence. If you can secure this round, you still break the economy here. Well, maybe just ruffle a few feathers at the very least.
Anna. Oh. Jiggled off. Still stays in the angle, actually. Scopes in 1 more, but will be forced back. Counter utility in towards mid, but T's are scaling. Sia spamming wildly. Can't quite connect. Waldy does. She's passed on through. Cat in towards the back of B. Nice angle to find 2. Eventually traded by Manka. That's given space through, but these rotations are fast. Vilka deals with 1. It's all into Milo. 1 versus 3. Gets that first. It brought so low. Anna gets into the side. Swaps to the pistol. That's been commed over. Another spam through. She has 4 HP. Needs to be perfect. Doesn't know where the second player is either. And Anna is holding.
Good rotates and good hold from Cat. Cat knew she could be a bit proactive there. The difficulty with anchors on a bomb site sometimes is overcommitting to an angle. But because you've got those close rotates in Anna and Vilga, Cat feels a little bit emboldened. You can go for these fights, and just completely dismantling half of that B push is the key to unlocking everything. There is that second round in succession for the CT side, and that breaks economy for ENCE Athena. They're just on pistols.
Yeah, it's so brutal to be in here because, oh my god, well, speaking of brutal, that utility. And 23. Don't want to lose 2 here. That would hurt a little bit too much, but 23 should be able to find it. There it is. Only losing the 1. No big deal. Swap the USB to the Glock. I don't know. I don't know if I rate that, but 3 apiece, and yeah, that round against the pistol armor feeling a little rough in the mirror for ENCE Athena, knowing that they could have been a little bit further ahead. Now with the guns back out, they have another opportunity.
No walk this time, so that means that Anna's completely uncontested. Interesting watching her starting positions in a number of these rounds. Very dynamic. We've seen her over at Ticket, in towards Connector, now a boost up in towards B apps. You get the AWP posted here. That means that your riflers can be a little bit more flexible. Smoked out, that actually hits the player, so that gives over info for Manka.
Spamming wildly, 1 stray bullet does connect onto Cat. HE is not going to go deep enough, though, to do any follow-up damage, but does keep her on notice. And Anna, being mobile, going all the way back over towards A, as ENCE continuing their preference to taking mid-control. Very standard thing to do on the T side. You've got your lurks on either extremity, seeing if they can find any timings on an overextending CT. Vilga trying to fade the smoke. Gets information. And another smoke down from Connector, giving 23 space to work with.
Yeah, so much recycling of that connector smoke just makes it hard for ENCE Athena to really progress further in towards middle, which means your extremity players, as you mentioned, now need to get a little bit more active. Cat has changed angles, this time on the top of the balcony. Manka creeping in close. It's going to be a tough angle to clear, but if she finds the headshot, suddenly Tori can be overwhelmed.
Well, this timing from Tori is great, though. Swings on out. 23 is taking contact and Connector at the same time. A beautiful crossfire, and yes, Manka does not clear Cat, so Milo spotted. 20 seconds left. The round's done. QQ, all you like. Just gonna be sitting in the palace. They can definitely afford to hunt if they want to. You can see already they're in T-spawn, making sure she doesn't get away. She should be able to hold on to the AK as long as she doesn't walk around this corner.
Yeah, she won't. Very good round, and that's Nigma Galaxy taking the lead as well on this CT side. That's 4 rounds in a row. Very streaky in nature this game so far. We haven't had a true back and forth. This is a brilliant crossfire. I like the fact that 23 is instantly swinging on contact being taken. It's not like leaving Tori out to dry.
Bit of a half buy around that saved rifle. And looking straight out the gates, like we're going B. And Anna is here with the AWP. Steps forward, so she's in a little bit of a difficult position to get out of, but no, straight through the window. Jumps on over. HE lands in there. Feed Vilka gets one. I thought for a second that was a blind shot, but no. I mean, it was, but from the rifle, not the AWP. And your plan to be pop has been popped itself. Cat. Careful. No, they're the ones that need to be careful. How did she find both there?
Not sure. Again, Anna's starting position is everything with this AWP. Goes back towards B, because in the previous round, she didn't fire off a shot. No one knew that she was there. So it's like, okay, I can probably go for this again. Gets ahead, gets the intel, and then jumps out the window. It baits the pistols in when they're on a half buy. Then the rifles just completely clean up.
In this fight towards mid. Going fast though, the T have managed to scale well. Realizing that the slow game falls straight into the hands of Nigma Galaxy, and now all the way up 2 through short, putting the pressure onto Cap. But look at those rotations. Anna's here, lining them up, getting that first kill. Cap strikes. Didn't even need the third player. Vilga's been sitting here tucked in the whole time. Oh, Cat. Not going easy on them. Milo does find one from short, and Z is spotted. Vilga does eventually swing, and Milo, no chance. One before she goes. Responding to that fast aggression with all of the players they needed.
Really good reactions. You see the smoke come down in towards Catwalk. It's a progression one. A lot of flashes being thrown in towards Connector. You kind of assume that the pace change is really on. So the CT side immediately just send extra players over towards B. They reinforce it well. I think what's interesting and what I've been looking at in this first half as well is the implementation of the Connector smoke from Nigma Galaxy. They have actually been delaying it in a number of rounds. So before deploying the original one and then the recycling, they're waiting sort of 5-10 seconds to see if they can get a peek over the top, or just in case there actually isn't any mid presence whatsoever. ENCE Athena have been mid-rounding a lot towards the guts of the map. So just by having an extra smoke, it buys more time and delays executes further.
Back to the pistols. Milo as the Palace Lurk had a bit of a rough one. There was that round where she basically just didn't leave Palace the whole time. Just look like they are going to be trying to utilize her as the late lurk. Anna is locked in on it as the rest of the team creeps on up. Anna's going to peer on around, gets a little bit of a whiff of what's going on. And now that shot comes through, but it needed to connect. Tough from behind. Zias does. A lot of pressure being put on now. Anna still stuck here, and there's 4 players jumping around the corner. She gets one before she goes. 23 overwhelmed, and it all falls onto Cat. This burst play working out so far. It's never assured. Cat prowling on through. It's found a bit of a timing to walk up the connector. They swing. Oxyset. What a shot, and what a round from ENCE Athena.
And you talk about the Palace Lurk and the implementations of it. And that was a really good demonstration by Milo of when to go for one of those plays. What happens is all contact is taken in towards middle. Anna's missed a few shots, which provides a lot of opportunity. ENCE Athena starts swarming up connector, taking contact. That's when your Palace player can come out and blindside the players on site. A really good deagle headshot. Also dropping utility towards ramp in case the CTs have progressed in that part of the map. And it's a complete overwhelm.
Lucas got a good angle to deal with Milo here, who was brought low earlier. There it is. Spots her just on the edge of that smoke. Rest of the team is now going to root back over towards A. It is only 23 here. Anna is all the way over on B at the moment. And Kat is pretty committed with her. So, if they've been able to find this entry path in. 23 spots a player, the bomb, and now, yes, she is under pressure, but the rotations can start to come through, and she's still finding fights. Still having time to throw her utility. That is unbelievable. She's getting away with murder. Daylight robbery. She takes 3 down. Zia's now stuck back into the ramp. There's even a flank coming through from Anna, who's running around, rapping with her AWP. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere you are safe against this team. Anna's about to hold her in, capture. Oh, the timing couldn't be worse.
Really well done. That's expertly played on how to pick those angles and just remain so vigilant on the bomb site, getting information without completely selling your position. That was honestly a masterclass in how to hold down A solo from 23.
Great map from her so far, 14-5. Flashbangs in towards middle. This one's looking very spread out from ENCE.
Yeah, this one is a much larger change of pace. Last couple of rounds, ENCE Athena have been prioritizing kind of high horsepower to get themselves into space. This time, they're allowing the CT side to come to them. This is really good positioning from Tori because Anna can take contact top mid. They allows Tori to swing. However, might get caught off guard by underpass. But in strikes Anna, although misses the mark. Oxyset finds both.
Yeah, those are the shots, those plays that you expect Anna to go for and win every time. So a rare miss gives an opportunity. 23. How is she finding so much work? She's getting all of these kills. Eventually dealt by Waldy, but Vilga rotates on over. Where Anna falls, 23 stands tall.
Even dinks Milo before she comes out of Palace, before she can even see that player lurking. Just the pre-aim from Triple. Here, the setup was really good between Anna and Tori, except as soon as Anna misses the first shot, I think Tori just swings round. Should have just relied a little bit more on Anna in that position because it does break the setup and it means the underpass players can punish as they did. But fortunately, 23 is playing out of her mind.
Really is. And we're looking like a bit of a pop play onto A. Guess who it is? Reposition now. Smokes come on through. Flames fall beneath her, so she's in a good position. Smoke lands, gives her some space to work from. Flashbang is great, but bullet to the back of the dome, and Zia straight to Tori. Gives an opener, a pathway through, an M4 that can be recovered. That bomb still needs to go down before these smokes fade, because they're about to disappear. They dissipate. Now it's a little uncomfortable, because the utility can start to rain on through. Long range, the M4 doing damage. Kill can't be found, though, and Anna, she's dealt with. Cat's so low. ENCE pausing, and now they do have the advantage, all of it. Vilga, the only one with health, looking for fights. She finds one. And the bomb does go down.
Just about, but these players are low, and as to his Cat. Oxyset swings, knows that she's in the middle of nowhere and has to take the fight, and at the bare minimum, you still got the player that's tucked in behind Firebox the entire round to rely on. Doesn't matter, not needed. And it's pace. That's what's getting ENCE Athena these rounds. Just by being quite proactive, not allowing the CTs to really get established in their defense. It's working. And you can see that Nigma Galaxy are a little bit unsettled whenever ENCE Athena group and swarm.
Yes, some great stuff from ENCE Athena early, and okay, a bit of aggression. Out from the CTs, pushing through top mid. They don't overcommit though. Maybe they do. Flashbangs come on through. Tori out in the open. Actually manages to get one before she's dealt with. A flashbang setting her up for success, but look at Milo. Walked on through. Thought she had the timing, but 23 holding a bit of an off angle punishes.
The design is here for the T side. The way they're approaching the rounds are really good. It's just sometimes the execution is a little bit off. We can break that down in a second because right now I'm looking at 23, who's now being proactive in Palace. And in fact, she can probably completely counter this execute, or at least be on the backstab ready. It all hinges on Cat taking contact. Manka, this smoke from ENCE Athena is actually going to offset her position a little bit. Through the smoke she goes, but Cat's holding.
Yeah, Cat was ready for a play there. It all came down to the timing. There's a moment where Cat was looking away, but eluded her, and yeah, 23 about to end this one. Might not be needed. Gets the final kill. And that's enough. 9-5. The Galaxy 23 always finding a different way to approach this A site, and it's being an issue for ENCE Athena.
It has been, but I'll be honest, I'm still impressed with the half. It was 4-0, sure. You have to take that into account. But with that being said, they're still providing a lot of outlet and a lot of opportunities for themselves to grow and develop into this half. 9-6 would be a really nice limit test, and it would give them a lot of confidence moving forward. And I feel like they actually have a chance in this map still if they're able to get this 6th round on the board. I think 10-5, although it's a bit harsh of me to say this, I feel like that's when the map feels a little bit more out of reach. Also, Lucy, I've just taken a look at the other game. Right now, 9 Pandas Fearless versus G2. Oh yeah, that one's on Inferno, G2's pick. It's 8-3 in favor of G2.
All right, interesting. I mean, we saw them looking so good against Na'Vi on that map. So, not super surprised to see them coming in hot, but very exciting. Would love to see Giuliano and Zaz on LAN. But a long road ahead.
This one's a little bit of a fake. Got the smokes out at A and the creep B. Although Cat definitely saw these players on the jump and the spam. It's good. And Vilga can step in and collect these trades. Players are falling left, right, and center for ENCE Athena. Vilga, you can see, just tucked in, waiting for the kill to come to her. Oxy set revealed at the back of the bomb site, a swing, but a little bit of a miss. And now it's all up to Milo, 1 versus 4.
Yeah, not a good position. Has some time to work with, but 4 frags to collect and every angle being accounted for. Bomb well within the hands of Nigma Galaxy, and okay, nice kill onto Tori. Still already 23 though. She's pushed up into the apartment, so you gotta have your gun out, you gotta be ready, and 23 is waiting for you. Double digits at the half for Nigma Galaxy.
Dominant half from Nigma Galaxy on the CT side, and You can hear the mood in the camp on the break screen, laughs all around for this now T side as they look to take ENCE Athena's map pick away from them.
I love the little laugh from Kat as it went to the it starts here. You know, it was just really nice the way it did that. Hey, everyone's here for the T side. Baldy's here for the CTs. You got to play in towards jungle, one in window. So here again with the flashbangs, and there is a kit and smoke, so an opportunity for the retake. Smokes come on over, announcing the intent of Nigma Galaxy, and they're going to stream on through. This sort of setup, you can see that they're already intending to go further. 23, hopping like a rabbit around corners, taking control in towards CT. A flash comes on over, but she's dealt with by Waldy. Tori now goes in for her chance. Swings for one. So many players though, and so many flashbangs. Manka gets a kill back, and they're split now. Caught between two, and Milo finds one. It's all under Cat, brought down low. A single bullet will do. And it's gonna be Milo's.
Oh, that was close. That was really actually quite scary for a second there, because if Kat dances her way around the box and finds Milo, then suddenly you can just tuck in. And the pressure's on Manka to try and defuse the bomb. Fortunately enough, there is kits in play, so it shouldn't have been an issue, especially with the HP. But you just think for a second, it starts to get a little bit dicey. That's a well-earned pistol round. It's something that ENCE Athena desperately needed. That's both pistols, by the way, being taken in the map by ENCE.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Pretty decent. And I'd say a requirement when you're trying to pull off an upset victory. Makes sense. Nigma Galaxy off the back of the bomb plant, though, and taking it down to a 1-on-2 are definitely going to be keen for this force buy. 4 Galils and a Mac 10. Who needs an AK? Not Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, what are they going to do with this? Very limited utility. It could just be a contact play in towards mid. Well, Zia finds the contact. This swing is a little bit dicey because the players have all crossed over. But gets out of dodge. So mid gathered. Now the smoke goes in towards window, one in towards top connector. Starts to feel like the reminiscence of this B split.
Smoke lands. It's indeed going to be this split. Oh, are they going to quickly rotate? I see that has a nice angle, but a multi-frag here is difficult. Low. Maybe not. Maybe not at all. 2 line up. Backs turn as they walk through. Milo falls back. Oh, don't right-click. Time to readjust. Time to swing. Doing damage to Anna, but she's under pressure. Vilga's running around, and Milo's ready for her. A great hold from the back of B. Can't quite deal with Anna, but now the rotations are here. Cat finds one. And you almost start to believe, maybe you do, but no. Waldy makes sure that no antics from Anna can occur. And ENCE convert.
And that would have been the T side winning that round if they didn't walk backwards into the angle. A little bit curious as to why that happened. I think they were split between two minds, to be completely honest with you. Got to clear out ladder. There's 4 players up towards short. There's even an argument to potentially just going in towards ladder, hiding, and seeing if the short player extends to get information in towards middle. In fact, that doesn't happen, but it still comes down to the 1 versus 1. And now Zia, who did have a scout, now onto an MP9, is going to go toe-to-toe with Anna and wins out the fight.
Yeah, she'd love to get some juicy SMG kills, and she's going to do that. 2 kills for her. 23 fires off a shot here, and I actually think that's to make Zia not commit, to distract to allow the bomb to be recollected. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but they were a little worried about that. Zia might be able to find herself a 3rd SMG kill. I mean, she will. There's no way Vilga wins this.
Yeah.
See?
There we go. And 23. Look, you got space on A. That's fantastic. However, the bomb isn't with you. And I like the fact that Waldy's here just trying to cut off a lurk. And also, that's now been activated. And now you know this in the back of your mind if you're ENCE Athena. At any point, 23 could spring out from Palace or ramp. Typically, the player that anchors down A is normally that lurk for Palace, because you know how the other defenders like to play. Because you know how you like to play on that bomb site.
Yeah, that was something that really didn't click for me until this year when I heard someone say, like a pro say it, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, yeah, you pretty much play the inverse of your position on the other side.
Yeah.
So at home, if you play a position, play the inverse on the other side.
Yeah, you're going to be really familiar with the angles. Who else is going to know best but you? Anna wants to get Aggie. Wants to find this fight. One flash draws a molly, so that's $400 profit. Think about CS economy. Oh, and a nade. Stonks. Anna's diamond hand in the AWP.
Yeah, but Milo's not budged. Every set, actually. They've still got they've completely conceded mid. They've got 3 players on A itself in pretty forward positions to deal with an A attack. So the key thing in here is being able to stand the pressure from all these different avenues. You've got 3 different prongs to this assault. Manka's going to be smoked off, and Zia sees the moment to get active, but can't find the kill. That smoke has a massive gap in it. And Manka, she exploits it with style, looking for a third. Can't quite find it, but she's done her job. Baldy in the back of the site. Oh, felt like she had that one. Bilga with a blistering headshot. Puts Nigma Galaxy in the advantage. 2 players in towards CT. Cat holding for them. A flash could maybe come over, but no, just going dry. Bomb being planted. 20 seconds left, and they're able to get on through, trying to overwhelm, make Anna feel uncomfortable, but oh, she's always feeling comfortable, particularly in those close quarters engagements. Gets 2 frags. Nigma Galaxy get their 11th round.
Really well done, especially in those sort of 15 seconds after you collapse. You kill the Palace player, you get rid of Manka after she takes down a couple of players, but the most important thing here for Nigma Galaxy is not to rush once you've got the space. They slow down, they hold for short, just in case there's going to be a rotation. They hold for CT, in case there's going to be anyone over peaking. And then they make the smart decision to plant reverse triple, because Vilga's taking that space in towards jungle.
Anna going for a forward peek, but Flames do keep her at bay. Or maybe not. Maybe not. There's no way you can keep Anna at bay. You try and throw a leash on there, and she rips it with her bare hands. And off the back of that opener, they go straight into the site. Oxy said she is blinded. Nothing but white. Nigma Galaxy seeing red as they charge into B. It is a beatdown. And it's a 12th round assured.
Yeah, it has to be a save. There's no money now. And Vilga, you can see that she's done her CS finance lessons as well. Oh, missed shot. But that confirms the position of the AWP as well. Tori holding for the cross. You've also got this flank coming in. Zia might find one, but then you got to be so careful, because here comes 23. Zia trying to hold on. I don't think she's going to get out of here alive with this AWP. No. Spam through the boxes. Nothing saved over for ENCE Athena. Everything gained for Nigma Galaxy, and they're now in the driving seat.
Yeah, that lack of saving hurts a lot. USPs. 5 of them. It's at 13, all but assured. Manka is actually going to get herself a deagle and a smoke. That is the extent of the investment. That smoke's been thrown in towards connector. That's just a feign out presence to A while they rotate everybody to B.
And what I will say as well, just as we kind of have this eco, losing your IGL, especially on the CT side, is going to hurt way more than if you're on the attack. Just for mid-rounding, getting extra rotations over, getting a clearer idea of what's going on. It's just something to consider, especially when we swap over onto Vertigo and it'll be ENCE Athena that start on the CT side. It's cause for concern. However, maybe Nigma Galaxy needs to be concerned, because they're going into the stack.
Yeah, that smoke doing its job in deterring them to go to A. They've decided B is the destination, and there are 4 players tucked on in, one up on the boxes as well, but they've dealt with the deagle. USP strike for 1, but that's going to be it. Oxyset picks up that Desert Eagle from her teammate's corpse, but then joins her shortly after. See ya. See ya.
tip my hat off to that one because I wanted to make that joke as well. If you didn't say it then, I was going to. Same wavelength.
Tip my hat at you, sir.
Huzzah!
Lady.
This one's got pace to it. This is going to be a palace pop? Okay. I didn't expect this. I thought it was just going to be an A execute. See, Cat's lining up a smoke. That's for CT, just based on the minimap positioning. Well timed from ENCE Athena. I doubt, yeah, the T's are going to not go through that. Okay, no, she's changed spots. That's for jungle now.
Still looking like the Palachi play. Now the smoke lands at a good time onto a separate angle, but with Palace destination, that's what's going to tell them. Zia, she's out in the open. Oh, 23 scaling almost completely misses her, but they're managing to fight their way in. Waldy gets 2 before she hits the deck. Anna with 2 big entries, a smoke also landing just as the cavalry arrives for the CTs. Vilga getting up close just to make sure no one tries to sneak through. Oh, but her toes are revealed. A free kill given over, and Anna is low.
It won't matter too much that Anna's low. She's on this orb. Okay. I like that idea from Milo. Just trying to offset the crosshair of the sniper to allow Oxset to get this little bit of breathing room. And now Anna's revealed. But this whole time, Cat is just tucked into CT the entire time. Great nade. Oh, what? How? It just bounces on the box, not in towards default. Oxset knows where both of these players are, but with Anna dancing around being a distraction, Cat can strike and get the killing blow. Nigma Galaxy 2 steps away from taking this map.
I feel like the HE just got sucked into a black hole. That looks spot on. I can't believe that she avoids that damage. She had 10 HP. Great quick shots as well. A 3-piece from Anna here. Nice one there, just lighting up the flick, making sure it lands, and Cat with a pretty crazy spray gets it done. Pistols up against map point on your map choice. Not the prettiest position to find oneself. I found a bit of Vilga going up very quickly in towards short. Manka, yeah, nowhere to go there.
Ooh. That unsettles teasing towards ladder just a little bit. However, Vilga more than happy to try and grab some more players. They double swing. Vilga gets out of there. Smoke allows a little bit of cover as well. Tori takes space with the rest of the T side. Bomb can be planted. And now it's just up to the remaining players to try and chime in with some kills here for ENCE.
Yeah, Anna's gonna farm up some frags as well. She's trying to chase the tail of 23. Vilga. Still gone.
I didn't hit as hard as
no.
See ya. But I rate it.
I'll bring that one back out again on LAN.
Yeah.
It'll hit harder then.
Sure. Milo. Not me long for this round.
No.
Story.
No, that was awful.
Yeah, I know. Time out being called third one, and given the way they spaced them out in the first half, I expected this pause to be called a little bit earlier, to be honest. But despite that, ENCE Athena now backs against the walls. 7 rounds in a row needed to have overtime as a minimum. Zia gets the AWP, comes with consequence, no utility, but the rest of the team are pretty well equipped.
I think that's, yeah, 5 rounds in a row. Nigma Galaxy, pretty much since they got their rifles out in this T side. ENCE Athena riding off the momentum of the pistol and follow-ups, but struggling when it comes to straight-up rolls of the rifles. Thea misses her opportunity with the timing shot, and it does cross on over. Flames will land towards her, but she could smoke that off. 3 players over here.
Yeah, but double push ramp. That's why you can do this. Because you got the intel. Oh, no one's here? Pretty cool. And I like this as well. Zia's going to get proactive, going to get boosted up on the corner. So now you can hold the pixel. Doesn't walk in further. So now you can take this shot. I like the fact that Wardy's fallen back as well to kind of deal with the mid utility, see if it's a little bit of a feign. While this whole time, Manka is on the hunt.
Yes, it's a great round, man. Everything in its right place. 23 drops, and that's the bomb as well. Swings back on through, but able to get away. And that flank is accelerating. It's coming fast. Maybe you don't want to go too fast, but arrives at the perfect time. The bomb dropped again. Anna
Take away now.
But finds the pathway out, and yeah, exactly. Look at where Tori is. She's walking straight through the site. Plus, you've got Vilga holding the rotations. Ooh. They're piecing this one back together.
Oh, that's so smart. There you go. Oh, Tori should definitely have one there. They're going B. See you later. We just pulled all your rotates, and now there's an open bomb site. What I'd like to see here, by the way, is if Anna drops Vilga the bomb, she goes in towards market, and then she holds a deep line for CT.
Doesn't look like it. Unsure how fast the rotations have come through. They played a bit more passive. Gotta get the information now, and they can start to move forward a little bit. Anna can hold, deep line. Surely good for one as they come on through here. Oh, no, missed shot, but Vilga is very close. A flashbang through to set her up. Keep your eyes on Vilga as she swings around, finds that first kill. Milo trying to fight her, runs out of bullets, dancing around, but they're wasting precious time. Milo needs to find this kill, needs to find it quickly, and it's all on Anna. Stuck in the side, P250 in hand, and she has wasted enough time. Wins it out. A 4K from Anna. And Nigma Galaxy take Mirage.
I'll be honest, that was a really competitive game of Mirage. There was just small micro details in there that the experienced tenure of the Queens of Counter-Strike were able to take advantage of and edge it over them.